Welcome back. This is trade recap number whatever. Week of the 9th to the 14th. Doesn't matter what I have a bonnet on, but I'll tell you. Because I like to keep my hair protected when I sleep. And because it's a little fucked up right now. So, let's just get straight into it. So, this is what the account's looking like. 0, 0, 0, 0. But that is because we passed the account. As you can see, we passed the account. Pull up my trades, manual trades. Y'all know I algo trade, okay? I did this shit by myself. No algos or nothing. And we passed that bitch. I think we had one losing day, and that was it. So now, we are going to be using, we will be using this combine that I had an algo running on. The only trade I took so far was on Friday. It was a break-even trade, but spread was big. So we lost $10. But I can show you the trades we took and why we took them. So let's. Alright, this is the trade we took Sunday night. And we took it. Alright, well, here's the picture. From what I can remember, we were going for a 930 reversal. This looks like a lot of fibs. I know. I only have so many fibs pulled up because I look for where the price is reacting off of and what it is reacting off of. I wanted to take this short. If you can see here, alright, let me move my camera because it's probably covering. If you can see here, there is 0.786 level and 1.169 up here, and it rejected perfectly off that. And honestly, I've been seeing trades like that happen, and I love taking trades like that. But my bias was long, so I was not taking it short. Even though I'm a scalper, I still, in my head, alright, if we are bullish, if that's a bias, the probability of it going up is higher than it going down. So I'm taking the more probable chance that it goes up instead of it going down when I have a long bias, and vice versa for a short bias. But we took this trade from 930 reversal, because at 8:30 we started to have rejection. It's all screen over here, and we came down, started making new structure. You know, I had a little bit of an uprising, at 9, and then we came back down 9:10, around almost 9:15 we came up, 9:15 around 9:20 reversal. So that would have been a valid trade for me, other than the fact that my bias is longs, but it's okay. It came down, I was looking for a 9:30 reversal, and that's exactly what happened. Price absolutely ripped up the entire way. I was going for a 930 reversal because 0.786 level, and there's a 5-minute fair value gap here, a 1 minute, where this is a 15 second. So, but yes, we made new structure to the upside, showing, all right, we want to do something and go up. We swept this liquidity, or swept this lower high. We came up, created a new structure, show that bullish momentum, and we're already bullish. So entry at 0.786, took it to the 1. So the reason I took it is because in case price wanted to continue down. I trade with inside the range of the Fibonacci, and if I have a runner, I let it run. But I was supposed to have a runner in here, that's why I have 2 cons, but it's not that I ultimately forgot, I'm just not used to having a runner. Like, I have a take profit. You guys should have a take profit and then a profit target. But this is just my take profit. But profit target is like where you think price can still go, but you have an extra one in. You can either have it at break even or just trail it to however far you want. But in that being said, I took it to the 1 minute, 15 second, and 5-minute rolling VWAP because price was all under those. And so I was like, all right, if we wanted to reject, we would reject here, which was my take profit. Profit target would have been at higher levels. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, this is the trade. Right, we had the 1 minute fair value gap here, and the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 second rolling VWAP all ended here. So I'm like, all right, if we wanted to continue the trend bearish, we would reject here and continue the trend down. But we didn't, and so my profit targets would have been up here, but my TP was down here because of those sole reasons of 1 minute, 5 minute, and so forth. We did not trade the 10th. We did not find a good setup. 930 did, like I said, had its reversal. Okay, if I wanted to, let's see if I can. All right, we hit 50%. I'm pretty sure I was aiming for somewhere down here because we had a massive 15 and 5 minute and 15 minute rolling VWAP was down here. So I was pretty sure I was looking for a retest to this area and then continue the trend. But sadly, it didn't happen. But it's whatever. I drew this fib out. This is the trade that we took on Tuesday. I took this trade because I just put the wrong time in. I took this trade because of the 1 hourly reversal. So I did not trade at 9:30. Traded at 8 o'clock. Took the hourly reversal. We were also at New York mean, which was in this specific area. We did continue the trend down, and we did even consolidate. I'm pretty sure New York mean is right here. Did continue chop a little bit, retested it again. I know New York mean was in here because I used the 5-minute OB as my entry. So the 5-minute OB that was here was my entry. We had the nice 1 minute fair value gap, as you see, the opening of Sydney, and the 0.786 level and green level. So I actually did not enter on a level this time. I entered more so towards I'm pretty sure I entered on 0.169, which I do not usually do. But it was closer to the it was closer to the 5-minute OB for one, and two, it was also under this sweep we have here, tapping into the 1 minute fair value gap, 5-minute OB. So I'm like, all right. So I moved I did something I usually don't because I saw the liquidity, the higher low, and at first I thought I wasn't about to get tapped in and it was just gonna straight reverse, but I got it. Yes, this was just a reaction. Like I said, I'm pretty sure 1 minute and the 15-second rolling VWAP were lining up here. We also had a 15-second OB, which people think is minuscule, but you will see. But that price does react off these levels, off the liquidity, 15-second OBs. Even if you are, because market is frac, almost everything works. Okay, if you are a scalper, 15-second, 5-second, 1 minute, you can see that it still all applies to the same concepts. Even Fibonacci, 15-second swing compared to 5-minute swing will be completely different, but it will have the same concepts. But I took it to rolling VWAP, and I actually exited this early, which is because I had already saw that it tapped the 1 minute and 5-minute, 15-second rolling VWAP, and I ended up exiting some. My TP was 50% of the swing, which was it was it was 50% of the swing itself, because it lined up with 0.618 to 50%, and this is lined up with the 0.618. So that was my TP. But I saw that the rolling VWAP was still continuing had already touched it. It was continuing to go down. So I took profit on this candle at 807, and then we continued down, and price never came back up to it. So it's good that I took it out early. Even though my position was at break even, my TP was technically the rolling VWAP instead of the level. As you can see, we just absolutely ripped down still. And then here is my break-even trade. Because I moved my stop too early, this was because I was trading my express, and I admit I moved my stop too early. I like to move my stop when it hits 50% or when we've created new structure. As you see, we did not create new structure. In the 15-second, we did, but the 1 minute, we did not hit the 50% of the swing we had marked out. Even though my TP was 50%, I had no reason to move my stop loss. So I got stopped out at break even because I was scared. I was like, damn, I don't want to lose money on the express. Granted, I only had 5 micro, but I technically went against my setup model, and we absolutely ripped. We kept ripping up until 10:30, and then we dumped. But the reason for entry was because another 5-minute OB, 0.786 level. I actually did a market order on this because I didn't get to set my limit order. So we had 0.786. If we didn't, I probably still would have been stopped out. We had 0.786. We also had the 5-minute OB, and we also had these two levels lining up. Because to you guys, there's 2 random swings I marked out, but there's still extensions. This is a double top. All right, so clearly, something correlates if we have a double top. So these levels line up perfectly with the 5-minute OB. What did we do? We rejected perfectly right off of it, and then continued to rip up. Like I said though, if we wanted to continue the trend down, we would have off this area. In my personal thinking of how I view the market, we would continue off this area. We would even maybe continue off of this area. So this probably would have been my second take profit. I'm going to start to try to have more take profits and TPs in my trades. so I can hold them a little longer. Not because I'm greedy, but because I see this is how I view the market. I can see, all right, if we want to reject, we want to reject here, and if we reject it and I get break even on my second position, that's okay. I already made my first position. But if we keep continuing, we continue to the upside and take it out. And that's exactly what we did here. And the reason I entered, or the reason I could have entered a 0.76 level of this swing, because I already saw that we had a double top and we were rejected perfectly off of the New York average session price in New York, and we just continued down. But all in all, I'm not too mad that we got break even. We ended the week up and we passed the funded account. So I'm now a certified funded trader. I've completed a goal, a milestone. This is a milestone for me. Like, I did something that took me a year and 2 months to do. Granted, this could take someone else 6 months, but for me, I was doing stuff. I was not doing the right stuff, but I figured it out. I got to what I needed, and now I can build off of this. So yes, we passed the the funded account. We're now considered a certified funded trader. And that's a huge milestone for me. You know, it took me a year and 2 months to do this, or 3 months to do this, and now I can finally say that I did it all by myself without using the algorithms, because I already have 2 express accounts. Granted, this could have taken someone else 6 months to do, 6 months to learn trading, but for me, it took me a while because I'm gonna be honest, I was slacking in the first few months that I was doing this, and I strategy hopped twice, and so that's what delayed my success in passing an account. But once I stuck with this, and I had already used all my previous market knowledge, I excelled exponentially, and now I can say that I did it, and that's all. I did it. I passed my funded. Now it's time to move on to bigger things, so stay tuned for that shit, and I will catch you in the next video.